Hey, everybody, whoa! Yeah, you did I love you. Okay, Corey. Same with that. All right, $90 for both. $10 off. Don't forget your site. Winter's coming. One. Yep. All right. And please don't do. Try to talk and I get. All right. Please also check out Christian Filipina. It's it's a Christian uh, dating app. You can find your bride from the Philippines, or even here from the States, or anywhere in the world that the Filipino would be at. You never know. They have people to help you as well, all the way up to getting your feet up. It's called Filipino Feet Up. Check out in the comment section and click and join. All right. Now let's get back to the regular programming. It's the big hard dating. Woo hoo hoo hoo. All right. First of all, I want to say that planning ahead what I'm going to be doing for the series because starting September, late September. October, I'll be talking about engagement ranked and about engagement. But that's all about even pre-engagement or commitment. Some people would do that. We have a commitment ranked, your mind kind of thing. What else? Engagement parties and things like that. Because pretty soon it's the holiday season, which is right between actually Thanksgiving and Valentine's Day. There's a lot of holiday. That's why it's called holiday season. Not Christmas season. Christmas season is usually right after Thanksgiving till Christmas period. No. That means the whole thing, using Gregorian calendar, Catholic calendar, not Orthodox. Orthodox 2 weeks later. That's January 6th for Orthodox. So anyway, get back to that. So that's the plan. Talk about engagement. Right into November. Then talk about two things. Wedding during the holiday season and planning ahead for your big day next summer. A lot of people will get engaged and we want to get married within summer 2026. Woo! Summer coming back next year. Still summer here, although it's fall season right now. That's why I'm telling you all about that, what we're going to be doing for the next 5 months. And talk about weddings. Again, new information, new thought, new update from last year. If you want to listen to those, fine. Starting with November of last year, I talked about engagement all the way up to Valentine's Day. Then I talk about wedding until April this year. This year I'm more up to talk about looking for somebody online. Next year I'll be talking about relationship part. Shifting things a little bit. I haven't talked much about it this year. So that's the plan. for beheading from this point on. So watch for all these episodes video in this series, beheading series. They're being sponsored by Christian Filipina. Now, this you'll find it quite interesting. It's quite a lot of information. I know it's going to be overwhelmed. Yeah, so today I want to talk about when that time approach. You're getting nervous, overwhelming, ancient, fantasy, nervous. Don't worry about all that stuff, because if you really love somebody, you'll move forward. Because I know once you make that decision, that person's part of your life for the rest of your life. Your playboy days or playgirl days are over. You want to focus on that person. Everybody's different with their maturity, their age doesn't really matter. It depends on what's happening with their lives. That's according to my demographics on YouTube. A lot of you are 21 to 45, so you're young. You're in marriage age range. Some of you may have been in the medical field, studying it. It takes 8 years or more to be in the medical field. You can go all the way up to 15 years. You want to be a special surgeon, like brain surgeon or heart surgeon. It requires 15 years of education. A lot of residency. I can't even say it right today. Resident. If you graduate pre-med, you go into residency. Then you can study your specialty. Then you go on higher. All right, you get the point. Same with law. Same with what the other one is? Divine doctor of divine that become pastor, head pastor, speaker. All right, that required 8 years. 4-year seminary after Bible college. Some church denomination believe you have to go through that. So you know that delayed your plan, then you want to get married. Except for the one you want to become pastor. 4 years studying Bible college to become pastor, you have to find somebody before you graduate and marry by the time you graduate. Let you know that, because a lot of churches prefer married pastors. I never seen one who's single doing that. Nope. They always hire new ones who are married. It's just as pastors. I've seen them. They just graduated and then they go in and they start out with children ministry and work way up. But they're all married. A new one, Jericho, the entire one, that's just like maybe, that's already been a while, so, about 7 years ago. He's new. Just graduated from Bible college. And he knew, assistant pastor because the senior pastor was retiring. So replaced one. So he's already been married. Married his bride from the Bible college. That's what they said when they introduced. And I know the same pattern with all the others out there. They're already ahead. But for everybody else in college, I already talked about all that. Wait till after college. So your time gets a little later. Because let me say real quick. For example, let's say you want to go a special college that doesn't field that no other college have. Well, that one I can explain. That one it's automotive design. There's only 2 colleges in the United States at that major now. The other one dropped. I done a college design in Pasadena, California, and I done College for Creative Study, CCS, in Detroit. I visited both. No other has that field. They used to have at least 2 others. But one went out of business. Yep, they went out of business. ITT. Anyway, the other one is San Francisco. All right, let's say you want to go Detroit, study, but your high school sweetheart wants University of Miami. Ooh. Your path going that way. This way, you're going that way. It's not going to work out. You'll see it's going to fall apart. But then let me explain that. If you find somebody while you're in college, depending on where you're going, let's say that same college, the one DCS in Detroit, College for Creative Study. If you're going to take automotive design, it's your major. You graduate with that. It's a draft. Similar to NFL, NBA, draft. Okay. They draft you. Yep. First, you presented your portfolio before all the cars and that stuff. Those are the automobile DCO you're going to be talking to. They'll draft you. Let's say one would draft me to Japan. Japan. They don't allow deaf people to drive. What if nobody, that's another whole story. But let's go along with that. What if she, rather stay in the States, don't want to go to Japan? Oh, it's too crowded. It's all Japanese. You got to go all the time. Blah, 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 blah. It ain't gonna work out. So either you have the opportunity or the other opportunity. Can they have both? So that's another thing you gotta think about that. Why marry later in life? For people like me, divorce, widow, and bachelors who never been married, or bachelorette. Now, that's a whole different ball game than when you were younger. Your parents gone, some of your siblings gone. It's hard, I know. I am there. I am there. My mom passed away, my sister passed away. So we'll not be there at the wedding. So do you have other options, like elope, like my brother did? he eloped. Though I didn't go to his wedding. Yep, his third wife. Just last January. Yeah. And you also have to think about that when you go overseas to marry somebody overseas. Some of your family may not be able to come. It's so expensive. It can be up to $2,000 round trip airfare plus room and board, which means hotel and food. You go out for them, maybe a week or two. You have to do that because you gotta help. They can help you with your wedding over there, but also to meet your fiance over there. So that's why it's so expensive. You bring a friend. It's best. Bring a friend. Yeah. Especially for me now because I can't see too good. I don't need somebody to help me to the airport. I can't see the sign. Because I already tried that with fast food. I could not see it. I remember what number they were before I went blind. Oh, for Hardy, I remember number 10. Look that up. What that is. That's the one I always wanted. Yeah. Or else you'd say number 10. Without looking. So, you have to remember things are very different depending on age, demographic, geography, location. That's all one, but a little different things. Money, finance, employment. Some like me on Social Security. That's a red flag. We need to fight to change that to allow people on Social Security to marry again without losing Social Security. We need to fight for that. The problem is that we have President Trump. While I agree with a lot of other things, I don't agree with him on about Social Security, SNAP, and food stamp. Because you have to work $20 hours a week. I figured out on the money. That's more than Social Security. They'll cut Social Security off. Then you'll lose Medicaid. Because they'll cut you Social Security. Social Security with you're working. Huh? Yep. So I told my neighbor after I talked, I'm trying to get into Medicare. They won't because I'm not 65. Stupid. So I'm gonna tell them I'm blind, get more money, and tell them they cannot cut me off. It can't work. That's something else you also have to consider. You want somebody, and can you work to support, or you know how you get to support? There's a lot of questions. You gotta think about everything before engagement. For me, I'm going to go ahead. I don't care. I don't like what the law states here. So, this the point of this episode. You got to think about before engagement. So I'm giving you guys now till October to think about that, or back out from the dating world because some things you can't. You're stuck staying in dating. You can't marry because you don't have enough money or you're on Social Security. That's the problem because biblically you cannot live together. You cannot consummate without wedding. A lot of things are really getting ridiculous. Don't make any sense. I know that. I know. So I'm not that kind of guy that, oh, the Bible says you can't do that, that. Because I understand from that perspective, I will allow. Oh yeah, I know a deaf man who does Social Security. He had a girlfriend, caretaker. He's about 10 years older than I am. His wife died about 4 years ago. That's from church. I know this couple. And they live together. She's 40 something. So you see, you can do that. I agree. I think the pastor understood. Leave them as they are. I'm the same way with him. I know you may want to disagree with me. I'm sorry, Pastor, but because of Social Security, it's not fair. What if the man cannot control? You need to marry, right? But if you do, they'll cut Social Security off. So help them out. It's not bending the rule. It's going around the rule. Which means that you understand the scripture. But if the man really loves the woman and he's on Social Security, and if she can be able to work, or if she's deaf also, and she's on Social Security, perfect. Let them live together. They do allow. I know another example. The deaf woman. She was my girlfriend back in high school. First long distance out of state relationship back in 1982. Anyway, she's now been living there for like 10 years or so. Living with this deaf man. Both have Social Security. And she, and him are not, nothing romantically, nothing. She's 1 month older than me, okay? So, see, that's understandable. She's born again Christian. Yes, praise the Lord. But these some things you understand economically. But if anything romantically, fine. But she doesn't like him because of the way he's worldly way. So you understand some things I will allow. You can live with because of some things like Social Security and health insurance and things like that. But you can have a mock wedding without any license. Because I remember a pastor said to me, oh, you guys need Social Security? I mean, to me, yeah. That you can marry somebody without a marriage license. Can have a wedding. She can legally have her name changed if she wants to by herself to adopt your name. You made a very good point. I'm sure he's passed away by now, but I remember him saying that about 15 years ago or so. Yeah, so there you have it. I gotta go. So, thanks for watching. Any question, anything related to dating, relationship, and engagement coming up, comment. Please do like, share, subscribe, get a notification. Please like, see my number goes up. Because I'm not making any money. My sponsor not giving me any money because nobody buying service. Please do. Please do support. Thank you. God bless.